All right, guys, I guess it's time to make the video of the G-Shock gm2100b-3, the green one. So I did the unboxing for this thing like 2 months ago. It's just been kind of sitting off to the side, and I just got caught up with doing other videos. I forgot to actually make the video on this one. The unboxing did fine, so I think most people are satisfied with that, but I still like to make just a standard video just covering the specs of it. So here we go. Before I do that, big thanks to Bobby Legs. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel down below. That's where I bought this one. I bought this one used from him. So big thank you, Bobby, for hooking me up with a deal on this one. So case width on this, 44.5 millimeter. The lug-to-lug, effective lug-to-lug is 49 millimeter. The thickness on this is only 11.8. I love how the dimensions are on these metal 2100s. They wear so good. The width here, because there's not really a lug width per se. I mean, there is, but you're going to be stuck with typically G-Shock straps or adapters. But it's kind of like 25 mil here, and then the strap tapers down to 20. It weighs in at 72 gram in this configuration. It does have quick release spring bars, so you can swap out the straps. So if you have a few different models of these, you should be able to mix and match whatever your desire is. Here's the hang tag on this thing. It is the gm2100b-3a. Retail price $220 using the module 5611. Pretty much standard stuff when it comes to the 2100. You're not going to be able to go to G-Shock and get this one anymore, though. They kind of did a blast run of, I think, 3 different colorways. That blue, the red dot one, there was maybe 4, I guess, which I already showed the red one. I really liked that one, and I wanted to see the green one, and eventually, hopefully, I'll see the other ones if and when at some point, but they sold out on G-Shock, so I don't think they're going to make any more, but there will be more colorways, and hopefully some changes, and I'll talk about what changes I would like to see. This is a 200-meter water resist on this. It has a really beautiful, deep, rich green dial and strap. And then the case is kind of like this black chrome with the brushing on top. Hopefully it'll kind of show up in video. Like I said, the retail price was $220. These are trending used for that or more. I've seen them listed all the way up to $300, but really they're selling probably close to in the $250 range. So who knows what they'll do in the future. Let's zoom in on this guy a little bit so you can see. I think that kind of shows the dial. Depending on what light you get it in, I mean, it'll darken up on you, as you can see there. But you can see the black chrome. I guess I don't know what to call it. It's probably ion plated. But matching oversized buttons. And you have the hour and minute hand. Of course, you have your day indicator right there. It's pointing towards T for Thursday because it starts out Sunday and goes and works itself around. You have that negative digital display. A lot of people don't like that. The visibility of it, or the legibility of it, is just not great, we'll say. Well, would it look good with a positive display? I don't know. It might look better with a negative, but the positive would be easier to read. You can cycle through the modes. You got your world time, so you can have a second time zone there. You have your stopwatch function. You have your timer function. And you have multiple alarms, and then back to the time. I think this one up here, it's labeled light, and then you have your, what is this one called? Search. So I think you can change the way it's displayed. So like right there, it's January 13th, and that has the running seconds, because you don't have a seconds hand. Here you have your running seconds, but you have the time, which is saying 5:32. So most people are going to probably run it there, so you have your day and date. If you need to adjust it, you just hold the adjust button down, and you run through what you need to adjust through the mode and adjust it. I'm not going to cover that. I've covered it in other 2100 or the 5611 module videos. The strap is nice. It has a grid pattern on it, and it has a matching keeper. So gone is the metal keepers. I'm happy about that. Here's a look at the case back. Pretty much stamped, screwed down. Pretty much basic in its feature. I think you have like some sort of resin type case, and then it's just metal capped on this guy. Let's pop this on the wrist, and then I will show you the illumination. A little bit of lume too. There's a little bit of lume on the hands, but it's really not that great. That's what I would like to see in the future. I would like to see lumed indices and better lume and contrast on the hands. You know, ditch a little bit of the, this is kind of like a fashion type statement here. Ditch that and let's make the watch actually usable. Let's do a positive display. Let's do Very easy to read, hour and minute hand with solid lume on them. I know Casio can do solid lume. Do that on the hour and do the lume on the indices and on the day indicator. I think do that on all of those, and I am on board. All right, let's kill the lights, and I'll show you the backlighting on this, because it has double backlighting. So you'll have a light for the main dial, and then you'll have a light that is backlit on the negative display, which makes the negative display easy to read. But with the way the indices are done on this, it really doesn't do much for the dial, I don't think. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys.